We've been married for 13. She has always talked about Yeah, he was talking to him about the football game being on. He's like, "I'll be right back."
Ah, that's right. That's right. Well, not any major problems with the streaming this session, so that's good. 0 frames dropped in comparison to 101%. God bless you. I don't know how I could have dropped 101% of the packets when, because I don't know. It didn't come through your ears at all?
That's a sexy sounding man in the background.
So click. I'm gonna. Can you hear him on the thing? No.
I apologize for the delay. If you guys are waiting on me, I had family stuff that came up that I had to address.
Gotcha.
We was waiting on you, but it's okay.
Yeah. He's
All
just.
right.
He's right
Did
now.
you hear? Did you hear we're down 2 people, Dan?
Down 2. I thought I heard Papa mention that was possibility of down 1.
Yeah. So right now, as it stands, just because of what's going on in their life, and they've both got to drop for the time being. That's just where it is and how it's happening.
Bummer.
Yeah.
So you're going to get our ferry by yourself, buddy?
Possibly just temporary.
Yes.
Still be in at those days, but Sundays with this new position, she's got like.
You said get ferry.
Yeah, you got to go get our ferry by yourself.
Oh, the ferry. Got it. I was thinking the wrong kind of ferry.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Is my video coming through fine this time, Papa?
I see. Yes, I see yours. I was just saying, I just checked on the 4 streaming services: Kick, YouTube, Twitch, and Trovo, however you say it. Facebook and TikTok won't let me do it. Facebook says it's not old enough, and I just didn't deal with TikTok yet, but I didn't know you could do hour-long on TikTok anyways. But great 0% drop frame rates this time in comparison to 101% last time. Like I was saying, I don't know how that's possible, but we are doing good. So,
Glad to hear it, Papa.
welcome. All right, let me get my page.
Am I on tabletop in-game scene? Why is that one? Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. There we go. Sweet.
All right, so if I remember correctly, last week you guys finished exploring, or that was the week before, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we already came back to town and decided what we were doing, and decided that we took our job of the little fey creature thing that needs transportation away from the road, and we decided that we were going to go down the river. And Wayne took somebody in tow. That is, I'm guessing he will maybe have a NPC with him. Then he probably would have taken somebody, knowing Wayne.
Yeah. He wandered off into the woods.
Yep, wandered off to go find a good, reliable source of transportation down the water.
Boy, what's it? I found me a safari.
Right.
Papa, you're muted.
I was bug fixing, troubleshooting for Mama there, but that is correct.
Fix the bugs.
Still got a few of them here and there, but it's working. So You also kind of missed in your encounter last week that one of your party members, well, a couple of them were knocked unconscious, but one of them they were trying to basically kidnap. Only a few of you characters know that. Yes, got back to town, decided to take the ferry lady to the undisclosed location, which you guys were supposed to keep secret so that nobody knows where she is, and decided that you're gonna take the boat. Wayne and oh, I do have the wrong person on here again. Our other player who is missing this week, who will NPC with you on your way there, decided that you were going to travel upstream to the nearest docks and secure a boat to travel downstream to ferry you that way. I believe you still found the horse and carriage that it will be staying at the village. Let me actually bring you back to the village here. There we go. And yes, as Wayne and Des walked off into the forest on your way up, leaving the rest of them at the party here at this location. Let me just grab you two and move you off the board. All right. This will be a few-hour journey there and a few-hour journey back, because you have to go upstream and then secure it, but you were expected to be back in the village here by the sundown, and would then probably undecided of when you're going to leave out immediately or in the morning or how you're doing it, but you are on your way to go and secure the boat. Any other major things I might have missed from last week that wants to bring up? Any key moments that somebody wanted to reiterate? Super fun moment? Or just the opposite?
Not really. I'm just chilling.
Just chilling?
Just chilling. Almost got kidnapped, and yeah, that was the most memorable.
Anybody else?
No.
No. Nothing worth speaking about.
Nah.
All right. So for the 4 hours that it will take, or 5 hours roughly that it'll take for Wayne and Des to get back, the rest of the party, anything that you would like to do or explore while you were here in the village, Mama and Papa's dragon riding training village?
I would like to search for that thing that ran through the village earlier before we left out for the house.
The Bam Bam?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I would like to look for it because the butter is not bringing her out.
She's in egg protection mode.
She is in hide and seek mode, correct?
So I want to seek.
Yeah, all right.
Papa wants to take her egg away from her, and she's not having it.
Dan, for you, I would like for you to roll me a d20, please.
Papa, don't do him like that.
Oh, I won't. I won't kill him while he's all by himself. Not yet. I'll wait until you have to split. Anyways.
That's so mean.
Well, Paris, if you are hunting and seeking the elusive Bam, I need you to give me an investigation. And anybody else who would like to explore the area for the elusive Bam.
I ain't finding shit.
Dart, your shoes are untied and you forgot to look up as she zoomed by you, and everybody else might have pointed it out. Saffron seen her for a second, but she was quick and nimble and is hiding.
She's not nimble, she's fat and clumsy.
She is, but you rolled such a horrible investigation. Right, there we go.
Okay, so I did an investigation, right?
Yep.
And if Saffron mentions to point out she's seen some streak of blur going some which way, could I do a survival to see about following the footprints?
You could try tracking. Absolutely. I don't know. Saffron, did you see what it was or know what he's actually doing?
Something that strode past me, but I was looking at the floor. It went that way. There.
This way.
Survival. Fucking hey, man. I'm about to re-roll a character, Tim. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Dude, I have crappy rolls all 3 nights, guys.
Paris, as you were looking at your shoes, she said it went that way. You've seen some footprints, and they went in a circle, and then in a circle, and in another circle. You found out that you are following your own
My
footsteps.
footprint, yep.
Dan, while you're at it, let's give you a survival because
Look,
you
there we
are
go, right
trying
here.
to not get lost.
I'm moving in my
Call you
circle,
Wayne,
guys.
Sorry.
I'm
Yep.
following my shoe prints. There you go.
You
He
are
knows
good.
what's its ways he's going.
Hector, what?
I think it is that way.
He went that way. How about you, Hector? What you doing? At your brother, you're watching your brother run around in circles like a dog chasing his tail.
I think I'm onto something, guys.
He's just enjoying the spectacle.
Perfect. Trying to lick your own horns. All right. After running around in circles for a good 10 minutes, you know she's right there. You just keep missing her as you rock around the corner.
I gave up.
Wait.
I'm going to see if the cook's got more butter I can have.
The cook is, let's see, this is after lunch in the kitchen doing dishes.
Yeah, I'm there.
All right.
I need butter. I'm out of butter.
She says that the cow has been dry the last 2 days, and we are out of dairy product. It's very strange because she just gave birth not too long ago. She should still be a good milker, but she stopped milking, so we don't have any dairy.
Oh, humbug.
Why not?
You know fun.
You could investigate for her. Oh, and then you walked out the door as she was talking to you. How rude.
Hold on. I came back. I heard. I got bugbear ears. I hear.
She says you could probably investigate to find out what's going on and why the cow hasn't been producing milk. Usually
Where
it's
do I
either
go?
it's either because of a sickness, which she doesn't think, or it's fear.
Which way do I go? Where do I go find the cow?
The cow would be in the pasture north left.
Right there?
This is the correct.
I'll let you know.
All right. She says, thank you.
Make my brother on the butt say, I'm going to check out the cow.
Right there.
Wait, yeah, there's the cow. That's the problem. She's right here. No, that was her calf we killed. No, I'm just kidding.
I can get in there. No.
The Wayne, you have finally made it to the dock. Let me just grab your token quick because I do have a map for you. Love splitting the party. And where's the docks? Those of you should be able to all see. Yeah, I know I had to switch maps.
Oh, no, you're fine.
You should all be able to see the map anyways, right? Even without a token on it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I can see it the time.
All right, there you go, Wayne. And let me grab the NPC. Oh. Let's see, here will be... There, we'll use that one for our NPC for now. The docks are fairly busy at the time. There's at least a half a dozen ships, boats, and canoes, all various shapes and sizes. And the dock harbor master is, you see him standing behind his with his notebook and keeping records. You see his coin pouch on the his hip, and people coming and going, deckhands loading and unloading.
One, I'm gonna be observant and kind of see what his demeanor is towards people and see if I think if he has any prejudices.
He looks busy. He doesn't have the permanent crinkled forehead from frowning, so his demeanor looks how do I want to say it? Not crabby. He's not having a bad day.
And as I see him interacting with other people, does it just pretty much mean most merchants I've ever met said that, the gold leads the way. Does he seem like he's motivated by money?
His hand, give me an perception check.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, y'all. Let me go here.
You notice that his coin pouch is fairly fat, and it seems like one of his hands is always on it. As soon as he one hand on the book, pen, and then he writes something down and immediately goes back to his coin pouch to make sure it is still attached.
I wonder if I can zoom in. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. There are at least 2 to 3 dozen people on the docks and on the boats, loading and unloading. Maybe 3 children running and playing at the same. They're dipping in and out, hide and seek, tag, having fun. And they have run up to Jasper. He is the one here who is. Let me zoom in. There we go. There is our.
And his name's Jasper.
Jasper, correct. Let me see if I can show that.
So Wayne is going to walk up to him. He's got a different hat on. Whoever the companion is, if he does, notices that he starts walking with his cane out in front, and his shoulders are back. His posture is great, and all of a sudden, Wayne goes up to this guy.
Hello, my good sir. I come looking for. I heard you were quite resourceful, and that you had exactly what I needed. I need a fairy, not the kind of, not the ones that go with the little cages, but I need a fairy to ferry a carriage, and a group of sophisticated persons. I don't need a fairy that's going to fall apart on us, but at the same time they're running on a budget. Do you have something of that kind that can get us down the river? We have a specific place that we're going. Lord.
He says that currently there are 2 available ships that are getting ready to set sail south down, or I should say west down, and there
Southwest?
Yes, correct. Going down in that direction. There are 4 of them going northeast to the other town. There is the 2 that are going there. One is a smaller, how do I say it? A smaller
Scuttle.
Yeah, hold on.
So it probably wouldn't take our carriage, then would it?
Give me a second. There are a couple that fit. There is a sail ship, that's the larger of the 2, and then a longboat are the 2 that are heading that direction. The long ship, not longboat, the long ship is empty, while the sailing ship is going to be half full, has about 25 tons of space available.
25 tons. Wow, it's a rather large river. Those can all get down there. That's amazing. Well, I think the one that is empty, how much would it charge us to charter it just for us?
The long ship, which will carry 10 tons, 40 crew.
Oh, that's
100
plenty.
passengers.
That's plenty.
Yep. The long ship for rental is. I don't know how much it is to buy it. Give me a second. There we go. And you would be going from, we would have to charge you from this location, obviously, all the way down to your end destination. Let's see, we are. You see him open up his book, and he's writing some numbers down and calculating, and comes out to say that it ends up being 5 copper per mile. He says that right now is the best deal that he can give you. Normally it's a silver per mile for a person, or if you want to. Like,
And I give him a list of how many party members, as well as a loaded carriage and the horse and the tack and essentially. But I'm looking at how I would all about. I don't want extra visitors and everything. And so, like we said, regardless of how many passengers, how much to charge the ship, we'll take care of our own food.
Give me 1 second. Calculator. He says that rent the whole boat for the one-way journey from here, as many stops as you need on the way to your end destination, will come to 25 gold.
Well said. Well said. Does Wayne think this is, with his experience, does he think this is a good deal?
Yes. For a private ship all to yourself, you could easily
He
spend
thinks
half of that.
he doesn't think it's unfair. He feels it's
Why don't
time
you
and place. He would say, okay, this is good. He's not going to try it.
Why don't you give me a that would be an history check.
There you go.
You notice that this pricing is actually like about half of what you normally would for this type of ship for that
And
distance.
I don't give any grief over it, and I continue my persona. All right, good sir. Half now and half upon safe arrival. Question mark.
The ship harborman says 1 moment, and you see him pull out a little whistle, blows a specific whistle, and some sail hand boys come. I should call him a boy, but some teenage boy comes running up, drops exactly what he had. I mean, it broke the crate. Comes running over to you, over to Jasper, and you hear him direct the young lad to go get the captain of the Scallywagger's Lover. That's the name of the boat. And the captain shall be here in just a moment. He informs you, and the boy goes running off. And it's not that far, and should be back within about 5 minutes. We'll be right back with you. I'm going to switch the map back into the village here, because I think somebody else was talking about something they wanted to do. Are you muted now, Dar? I mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm 10 minutes down the road to the store, so just, yeah, and then I'll investigate as soon as I get back.
Okay, no worries. Anybody
Well, I
else?
said to the store, I'm sorry.
Anything else? Anybody else in the village they want to do while waiting?
No.
I want to know. Hector, are you still just keeping an eye on your brother?
Nope. Yep.
Nothing.
He's good. He's good.
Perfect. I would like all of you that are in the village that can give me a perception check, please. I'll make yours for you, Paris, since you're not available. I will try. Ooh, Saffron did good. Character sheet. Perception. All right. Saffron and Paris, both of you were looking at the right time, at the right place, at the right time, and watched Bam Bam come running out to the well here and duck behind it. And you see her peeking her head around the corner every once in a while, and then ducking back behind like she made it without being seen.
Hey.
Soon as you come around this way, you startled her, and she jumped and came around this side, not realizing that the rest of the party can see her. Still kind of playing tag and hide and seek and one with whoever will do it, and not just her imaginary friends.
I see you. I'm gonna take off after. Peekaboo.
What's your deal?
Peekaboo.
As Paris comes around and says this, her gaze turned from Saffron, who she was hiding from the most, turned around and looked, and there is Paris right behind her. And were you saying something then, Saffron?
No. I was just saying, hey, what's your deal? That was bad about it.
As soon as Paris started speaking and he turned and looked, she bolted again. This time she actually jumped into the well and is hiding down at the bottom of the well right now. Yes, the rope that leads to fill the water is there. This is not a new occurrence for Bam. She has definitely jumped down in the well plenty of times. Anybody who tries to go and take a look at down the well cannot see her.
Okay.
But you can't technically see the bottom either.
I might have scared off the child.
How deep is the bottom?
Investigation.
Well, you can roll that for me, sir?
I can. I'm going to just roll a d20. It makes it a lot easier for me than pulling your character sheet up. Awesome. You can tell that the bottom of this is exactly 150 feet deep to the water level. You don't know how deep the water is, but it is a 150-foot drop down. And she made it down with the...
She made it past 60 foot at least.
Oh, she's outside of your vision. Period. But you did such a great perception check. You know that you can see, or you know exactly how deep this well is, just by listening to the echo or estimating how long it took. You know that this is 150 foot deep.
I'm gonna yell down in there. How do I peeky boo with you now? Someone tried to kidnap me. Do you know about that?
I would like for the rest of you to give me another perception check. Paris, you're looking down the well, so you don't need to. So Hector and Saffron.
You'll never find me now.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. I'm gonna pause you guys there. We are back at.
Hello.
We are back with Wayne here. As soon as I find Wayne, here we go. All right, Wayne. It's been about 5 minutes, and you see a one-legged man with a wooden leg, patch over one eye, missing a hand. No, there's no hook on it.
Hey, that's my dad. My dad had one arm and one leg.
If I was going to describe Okahatawa there, but I totally forgot what Okahatawa looks like, or character, or anything like that, but he was going to be your thing.
He's a giant boy.
But this tall gentleman comes walking over to Jasper, and Jasper's he's already taken half of your payment, Wayne, or that payment that you gave him, and said the other half at delivery is not a problem. You'll pay it to this gentleman here. He is the captain. He will have one other. Normally, he has a party of 5 to do this. But yes, him and his 5.
Hey, Captain. Our party are willing to be able-bodied hands and help out where needed as long as it's not really super skilled. I can't speak for everyone, but I do say that we have some muscles. I would definitely look forward to being able to have a safe and well journey down the river and have the most discretion as possible. Is that something that your crew, the ones that you must need, can lend? It'll be a handsome tip, should we be able to arrive uninterrupted with no tales or stories of our goings.
He says he can leave his whole crew except for his son, and just him and his son, and he don't care where you go, what you do. He looks at the money that the Jasper has in his hand. And he says he has no problems as long as you can help hands the boat when needed be. Usually it's not too bad, especially unless we get too close to the edges, and then we just need oarmen to keep pushing us off the side of the, too shallow or too side. But for the most part, going down river is fairly easy. We just flow with the current.
It sounds great. I think we have what accord, sir. And I do not offer to shake a hand, and then I realize that the one hand is missing, so then I offer the other hand and go, sorry. And I take the hand into the other hand, and well met, sir, well met. And I round off, attention, or they'll see that my hat switches, and I'm talking Des, and I think we got hold of the sword now.
You noticed that, or he noticed that your expression when you went to shake his hand and not having a hand to shake, and he said it's been quite a while since that river crocodile has taken it. And if he ever finds him, he's going to make some nice boots, but he has been hunting. This is an extremely large river crocodile. Crocodile, right. Yes. And
crocodiles are a lot larger than alligators. That's the shot.
Yep, exactly. And he says that everything will have to stop if we do come across that crocodile, because it's his arch nemesis. He has taken a hand from him, and he plans on taking the hide from him. So, and make some nice boots out of it. So that's the only circumstance, is that if we do come across him, we will come to a complete stop and kill him. His only sound good?
Wayne would have taken that in stride, and I guess we go and get on the boat to ride the boat down to where we're going to get back to where we're going to load up after.
Right. All right.
While I have my nice hat on, I do go up to him and his son and say, "We are under very..." Oh wait. Hang on. There we go. We are under very strict constraints. You might not see the same side of me. Trust me, this is who I am. But I need not people knowing where I go and whence I come. So you might see a bit of a persona change. Might be a little bit off-putting, but I just ask that you be patient with me. And I forgot we weren't walking away. We're getting on the boat.
Yep.
It's Wayne.
If you tried a voice change there, it didn't change. It was all the same. If that's what you were trying.
What's that?
Were you trying to do a voice change there?
I did. Did it more?
No, it was all the same.
Oh, yeah.
So just letting you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So yes, he directs you in this boat down here.
No. There we go.
It's a different voice boat. It is this boat.
That boat. Excellent.
Yes. Enough room, single room, cargo hold, should be just fine. All right. He says, the Captain Jack says that he will, yes, his name is Captain Jack. See how original I am? He says, no, actually it wouldn't have been. It would have been Captain, what was Captain Hook's real name? Oh, it don't matter.
That's a great question. Well,
James.
Sonny, if you said it was Captain Jack, then I'm going to ask. First thing I'm going to do is ask if he wrote a book, because I was talking to this. We'll just say she's a KitchenAid. Her name is Flezza, and she said that she got the name from Book of Captain Jack and His Adventures. So,
Oh,
if he
yes.
was Captain Jack, I would ask that question.
He says he remembers her. It's been quite a while since he had seen her, but yes, he knows of her. So, yes, 2 and 2 together equals 5, and yes, the answer to your question is yes. That is, he is the one in the
And if
same.
you wanting to remember, the name of Captain Hook is Captain James.
Captain James, I was close. All right, let's switch back here. You are setting sail. The young gangly kid that came running when whistle was blown, you see on the deck with you, and the captain, obviously being his son.
Captain James Bartholomew Hook.
Bartholomew? Okay.
Yeah, that's his name.
Captain Bart, yes, are on the boat, and you are being, he says that since he doesn't have the crew to help back out, you will have to man some oars until we can get out into the open waters. And his son, probably 15, just at that about man age, good muscle tone. He grabs three oars, nice big long ones. Normally you'd carry 2 of them, but he's got 3 of them over his shoulder and says, "Come on, guys, I'll show you where to go," and leads you down into the holding below and opens up the ports to be able to stick the oars out and back yourself out of here. There is no lifeboat on this boat. There are some provisions basically for themselves. You said that you were taking care of your own, and the one basic room on this boat, where's the captain's quarters. All right, you've got about actually it took you 2 hours to travel here. You are going downstream. It'll take you another 2 hours to get back. That's cool. All right, let's get back to the village.
Bite me, cat.
All right, for those of you who were looking down the well looking for the ever elusive Bam, you hear nothing coming from below. No
Find you next time.
Splashing, no sounds, no nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my investigation. I'm going to check out the cow.
All right, go ahead and check out the cow. You look at the butcher table and say, "Well, there's the problem. Your cow is dead. It's right here on the table."
Holy man, Pop, can you roll for me? Shit, can I just roll a d20 and let's see if that works? Nope.
Yes. Get your bad rolls out now. That's
all it's been. 3 weeks straight.
Well, it's because you got to buy some of the. I know you already did. I was just.
Well, I tried. Look, you didn't see me
commercial.
trying to look. We tried to test out. I was testing out the camera, and you just can't read what it says because the first time I rolled it, it was a 19. The second time was a 17.
Nah.
But you can't see what the number is on my camera, so.
Oh, I saw the 19. I could tell.
Oh, did you?
I wasn't looking, so I couldn't tell.
Well, I would still roll my
19
d20.
twice.
Let me see. Let me point it back down.
Yeah, it's the auto fade on the background that was bleeding around it, but I could tell it was a 19.
So then we go back to Discord. You better get in bed, kiddo.
I don't wanna. You can't make me.
Right. It's way past her bedtime, and she be pushing it too.
Oh, of course, especially when you're distracted.
And probably school tomorrow.
Probably.
No school tomorrow. They're out this whole next week.
Oh.
All right. So. Oh, come on. Camera. Let's see. Bam. Oh, it's slowly coming up. Gosh. Gosh darn it. Let's see. And if I roll. Yeah, see? Bam. Can you see that?
Ken?
A 19. Ain't that
It's a
some
little bit
shit?
zoomed out. It's more zoomed out than it was last time.
Well, because I went in. I went in on like that.
Oh. Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
think I printed a dice rolling mechanism that does the green screen bit already. Like, it's pretty cool. I just haven't finished it yet. I need to make a camera mount for it.
Oh, yeah. So once I figure that out, I will.
So with your
Oh,
investigation,
no.
your second
Yeah,
investigation,
my-
your first
my one.
one realized that
There's
there's
cat.
you know
Yeah.
a
Look at him back there, licking his butt cheeks.
You see the cow over in the corner by the watering trough and realize that it looks like the cow is sleeping, standing up. Cows don't sleep standing up, for those of you that don't know that. But it looks like it is sleeping. Its eyes are closed, but it's standing there, not making any noise or any movement.
Hey, cow, wake up!
You come over to the cow, and, well, they do sleep standing up sometimes, but because if you haven't been cow tipping...
Papa, cows do sleep standing up.
I know. Yeah, I was just going to say, if you haven't been cow tipping, it's fun. No. The cow wakes when you speak at it, and you see it, you startled it. And it, I don't want to say it reared up, but enough to rear up to turn around and to run to the other side of the pasture away from you. With your investigation, you have noticed that it has a few scratch marks on it that don't look that old. They're not real deep, but there are definitely some marks on the cow, around its neck and on its front quarters. I would want that would be a nature check. You have never seen a striped cow before, and it has, you think it's all natural. Sorry, your rolls suck. What can I say? You're muted.
That's what I know.
That's good. Like I said, get them out now, because when combat comes is when you're going to want to roll the good ones.
Oh, I haven't been. Yeah, no, I think something's wrong with my settings. Dice options. What's in advanced dice? I don't know. Oh.
It'll actually roll it on the table, but it only does it for you. So you'll actually see the animated dice roll on the desktop, I believe. I do want you to know this. This is the first dice I've been actually used out of our inventory. These really, really freaking heavy ones. And every time I've rolled this 20, I have not gotten above a D10.
Oh wait, I can't see.
10.
Hold on.
Finally, I got one. All right. Yes, you don't recognize any. Let's see what about a 0 anyways. You notice some claw marks looking like on the cow itself. They're kind of faint and they're kind of hidden just in the marks, but by looking at it, you were able to determine that something has recently attacked this cow.
Oh no, I was just rolling to see what it looked like on my screen, Papa. So that 18 don't count.
Okay, yep. So no, you don't know
No,
anything.
yeah, no, I rolled a 2 on the nature, so I just moved back out here. I just wanted to see if I did that, like on my check, what it looked like. And I'm rolling better. Hold on, what? Yeah. Yeah, see? I just need to find out how to roll everything at advantage. My advantages have been great.
Yeah, good luck with that one. All right. Anybody else here? I'm going to switch to Dan again for a second. Dan, on your journey back, you're about halfway. We're into the evening, or dinner should be rolling around here anytime now. By the time you get back here, dinner will be ready for everybody here. I want you to give me a perception check, please. I'm assuming you're back up on the top deck. No reason to be down below.
Yeah. I'll be.
Yep. Every once in a while, you swear you see movement in the trees that are right on the edge line, but as you look, you don't see anything. You just seen every once in a while, you'll see out of the corner of your eye some movement up in the tree or at the tree line anyways, but you don't see anybody. The rest of you, it's been about 3.5 hours now. Wayne should be due back with the boat within about a half an hour, 45 minutes at the most, depending upon depending upon what what goes on. Anything particular important that you would like to try to do while you're here at the village again? All of you who are still in the village see Bam walk out from around a corner of one of the buildings. Saffron has been sitting next to the well this whole time and never seen her leave. But there she comes walking around the corner and peeking around it, looking at you guys. You're new, you're strangers. She is curious.
Who sees this?
You all see this.
Why is she playing with my emotions, brother?
Didn't realize Saffron dropped tonight.
What?
Yeah.
She had a kitchen catastrophe. So she's
Got it.
cleaning up her mess.
So Saffron would say, well, where did she come from? She was just down the well just a minute ago. Well, she's been sitting by the well for 20, 30 minutes
Who
now.
is this giant child? What is she doing?
But yes, she somehow appeared to be coming out from around one of the buildings. And says out loud, "You're it!" And ducks behind the house again, but just around the edge to see if any of you are going to follow her.
Oh, there she is. I'm going to find her again.
Baby, that's literally scaring me. Where the hell did you find that thing? Oh my god,
All right. Paris, as you come around the corner, you see that she's like waiting for you. She wants to make sure that you're chasing her, but she doesn't want you to lose you. So she's just around each corner until you get there, and then she's around the next corner.
Right. So I'm just gonna do this cat and mouse game for a while.
Yep.
Until my tummy grumbles and I have to go eat.
Perfect. All right.
And I will only move when you move.
Yep. You spent about a half an hour, or excuse me, you spent about 5-10 minutes kind of cat and mousing with Bam here. As you come around this corner, I'm going to kind of move you here just as you come around this corner here. And as you would expect that she's right behind the corner, she's already made it all the way around the house and comes up right behind you without you knowing that she's right behind you. And you feel her touch your shoulder and says,
and I'm going to jump in there.
Yes, spooked. You're definitely afraid. She made it around that corner pretty quickly.
How you doing, friend?
She says, now you're it. You run.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that. Wow! All right, come catch me, fool. How am I it? I was chasing her.
You were, but you took too long, so she decided that it was time for you to be it. You couldn't catch her, but every step you take, she is literally on your heels, less than 5 feet, no matter where you went. She's just that like foot away from touching you, and you know that any time she could have just touched you, because she's like, if you're running outright running speed fast as you can, she's like right on your tail, literally.
Oh wow,
Mr. Bugbear. And she's toying with you. You know this, she knows this. Well, she doesn't know that you know that she's toying with you, but she's toying with you. She is right on you at the, and just, well, no, let's, okay, I'll let him catch, I'll let him go ahead and catch up, and, you know, so she's been playing with you.
then we're gonna just run in circles around my brother then, since he's toying with me.
Well, what she would do then is she would actually jump between Hector's legs to touch you. And then says, that was fun. And then
Hector
goes and runs
stomps.
off and... What's that again?
Hector stomps.
Hector stomps. She snuck in between your... For such a large creature, she snuck between there without any having... You didn't even realize it. She didn't touch you at all as you snuck between there. But you know that she did. You can see in her playful eyes and face that, you know, she is having fun playing with new people. But as soon as she takes you and says, okay, I'm done, and then just kind of runs off.
Goodbye, friend.
I grabbed the wrong person. Ivy is still over here standing. Okay. Just about that time, Wayne, you guys have stopped just outside of the village, the closest location you can. It's about 100 yards from the waterway, the river that you're at, to the edge of the village here. You made it down without any problems, and
I'm going to be very observant as we near the training camp, and I'm going to be very observant to see if anything is following us, if there's anybody else around. We're about to go on a covert mission, so I'm like, yeah, trying to figure stuff out.
absolutely. So for the 2.5 hour journey, your eyes were caught something out of the corner of them at least 3 or 4 times. In the last half an hour, though, you haven't noticed anything. Either you just didn't see it, or there just wasn't anything there for you to see.
We come back into town, and Wayne's going to tell everybody else, hey, we start getting ready for dinner and doing you know, he'll
Hey, everybody needs to get their things together and get ready to start packing up so that we can be prepared to leave. And I have a task to do with our client.
Wayne goes to find our client.
All right. She is, well, you are on the left-hand side of the board. She is still standing outside of this, she's in the village. she's here. She's just been kind of wandering around, waiting, knowing what's going on. This is her here, Ivy.
Okay, cool. I take her and we go into I ask, hey, we need to go into a building. We have a few things that we need to work on prior to leaving on this journey.
She looks at you up and down and says, okay. And leads you into the building right here, right next to that she was staying in front of the
Hey guys,
the guest quarter.
I got a question. I got a personal question for every guy in the chat. It just popped up on my mind, and I asked a few people, and nobody really had an answer. But like, did y'all's wives ever fuss at y'all about not picking up y'all stuff?
Oh, all the time.
So my
And
wife
not seeing things in front of me. Like,
Right.
I go to look for something, and she goes, it was right beside you. You should have seen it.
Well, the other morning I tripped over my wife's bra. I feel like it was a booby trap, guys. All right, thank you for your time.
It was. That was definitely a Dan joke.
That
Or
was a dad joke.
no, that would have been a Dan joke.
A dad joke.
Because
Yeah.
Dan.
I actually have 2 other booby trap jokes, so that's I'm going to add that one to the list. Booby traps are not new.
No.
All right. So when we go in there, I pull out my I have a disguise kit,
Yes.
and I start using my disguise kit, and my skills of dual personalities, and I start training her on a new name and a look, and give her a hat. Because, in my opinion, it's the best way to walk in somebody's shoes is to have their hat, because then you know what they're thinking. And I start giving her a crash course, and then I pop my head out.
Hey, can somebody be as kind to bring us some dinner while we're working in here?
I pop my head back in and like basically ask somebody to bring us like to-go plates.
All right, that'll work. Yeah, you popped your head in and out real quick. Nobody even realized it. Food is being cooked and served right now, so the village is a little busier than normal because, you know, it's feeding time basically for the trainers or the students, excuse me. Yes. Right? And you have instructed, and she has hidden herself fairly well. You couldn't tell. I mean, she's tucked her hair up, folded her wings back, or tucked her wings away, and made it look like she doesn't make her look like she doesn't normally, even with the hat. She has
I make
good.
sure that I give her a gnomish hat,
Perfect.
so that way it's proper to fit her stature.
All right. Yes, because she is a small. She's a small one. Small one.
I'm sure that this is how she should treat her voice.
Love it.
She has disguised herself very well. You've spent about 5 minutes or so in there. What was that?
Oh no!
I need to take a phone call. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yep, I need to take some
For
call
sure.
with my business partner real quick.
No problem.
I'll be right back.
I think Wayne's going to spend like 2 hours. Like, I want the costuming to be flawless. I want her to be able to respond to her new name. You're welcome to come up with whatever you want. I'm not going to spitball that.
Sure.
But you know, whatever the name is that she decides that she would respond well to, and that, you know, obviously we go by things that sound similar, and Wayne he doesn't want her to give us away. If that's his job to get her there concealed, he's going to take it seriously.
All right.
You're talking about Ivy Larkspur?
Ivy. Yep. She's going to be disguised. I'm nothing. I'm getting this open. Let's take a quick break. That'll give us chance to
Sounds good. Thank you.
and everything, and then Dar to get off his phone.